That's the women's beach flags. If you thought they were fit, fast and furious, you've seen nothing yet. The men are coming up now, the biggest men on the sand. And who do we kick it off with? Blake Drysdale, our round one winner.
Well, Blake Drysdale's there. So is Dean Scarf, Jake Lynch, Daniel Grubeck, Josh, the list goes on. These guys are quick. This is going to be a fierce final.
An all Northern Beaches showdown as well. The Newport club's there, the Coleroy club as well. So we might see a little bit of tactics here. Probably the fastest man in the field, Dean Scarf there. He won't be beaten for speed, and it's all red and yellow caps at the moment. So a real showdown here. I know they don't like each other, but they're going to have a real crack at the moment. Jake Lynch would be one to watch, that's for sure. Won plenty of rounds of the Summer of Surf, been plenty of Australian finals.
Competitors ready.
First run, they'll be twitchy. Up and away very, very quickly there. The boys go firing. Oh, a couple of them at the top just done for speed. Oh, and once again, luck comes into it there. They've picked a winner on the outside, and it's Jet van der Wallen. Will be Van der wondering what happened here. Just not quick enough and tried to grab a flag on the outside, but you can't beat pure pace, can you, Jack?
Well, not here, Josh, not today, not at Newport. And there's plenty of boys racing for each and every flag. And look, you're lucky if you can pick one off at the end, Josh. There's always a chance that if you run through last, you may have the ability to find one.
But you have to go through the frantic scramble at the end there. When you don't have a flag, you're trying to find one, you hope one's there, and you don't want to be in that situation. The former beach flags competitor of the competition this year, Blake Drysdale. Peerless in round one at Alexandra Headland. Can he do it in round two and make it a perfect start to the summer?
Ready. Heads down.
Up and away. Oh, quick on the outside. Have a look at Scarf go. He's flying. Oh, Jake Lynch. He came flying across and Scarf just eyes him off there. We know what was happening there. Lynch tried to make things easier on his teammates, but it's definitely another Newport competitor. Toby Newey, he goes home. And have a look at Lynch cut across here. He's done the big step. Tried to get across because he knows Scarf's quality. And he goes all the way across there, tries to keep his teammate in, and he's knocked another one out. So I don't know how good a tactic that was.
Well, Josh, although beach flags is an individual event, when you've got a race like this where there's 3 or 4 Newport boys left and 2 Coleroy, you know they're going to be working together to try and get their club, as many of their club mates, in that final few.
Newport has the advantage with 3. Coleroy just Sue in the Battle of the Northern Beaches there. And they're lined up perfectly at the moment. Newport, Coleroy, Newport, Coleroy, Newport on the outside. They've got the advantage, but will they use it?
Look for the team tactics to come into play once again. The Newport boys will try and squeeze the Coleroy boys out one by one if they get the opportunity.
The red caps of Coleroy, yellow and maroon striped caps. Lynch up and away, very, very quick there on the inside. Have a look at Lynch go. He was flying there. What a performance. Oh, and I think we've got an injury there. Michael Kemba. He's holding the shoulder there. He came down very hard on it. He's missed a flag as well, so a double blow there for Kemba. Let's take a look. In the centre, Jake Lynch exploded out. He was better than Drysdale. He was better than everybody in the centre. And Kemba tried to go with him, but just couldn't. Hopefully he hasn't done too much damage to that shoulder.
Well, somebody get the medic, would they? He is in a world of pain. We see him pull up there. That shoulder looks like it may be out of place, and he's got a mouthful of sand as well, which doesn't help when you're hurting that much.
I've heard people call these the novelty events, but if that's anything to go by, this is no novelty at all. These are the hard men. They bash, they crash, they love it, they're fast, and it's tough racing here on the sand. Must be that thick Newport sand that's done him a bit of damage there, but hopefully he gets better soon, Michael Kemba, and we're down to 4 at the moment. Drysdale, Lynch, Grubeck and Scarf from Coleroy, the lone man in the red cap. A picture of concentration here. Just getting a few final words from our judges, making sure everybody's straight. Those minor little movements make a massive difference in the end. Jake Lynch hasn't moved that entire time. Dean Scarf in the red. He knows he's under the pump at the moment. He knows he's got 3. Trying to knock him out. Up and away, very quick from Scarf. He's flying. He knew he had to get there. And Grubeck, he's going to miss out there. Too slow. Didn't have the speed of the other 3 men. His teammates couldn't help him because Dean Scarf, that is the fastest I've ever seen anyone do a beach flags competition. He knew he had to be good this time.
Well, he did, Josh, and he put all his power, all his energy, all his concentration into making sure that it was 2-on-1 instead of 3-on-1 in the next round.
And Grabak goes out there. 4th place finish just off the podium. Lynch and Drysdale, they'll be in the final. And now it's 2-on-1 here. 2 from Newport. Dean Scarf. He seems very happy with himself at the moment, but he's still the odd man out at the moment in that red cap. Lynch at the top of the screen, Drysdale in the centre. He won round 1. He just eyes off his competition. Expect them to both go right here.
It's Lynch, it's Drysdale versus Scarf. 2 men versus 1, Josh. Scarf is going to have his work cut out. He had the speed in the last round. Will he have it again to get himself through to the final?
Off and away. Scarf was quick, but the boys on the right were much quicker. They go in front. Lynch and Drysdale, they are through to the final. They did what they wanted there, made sure it was an all Newport final 2. And even though Scarf was explosive off the sand, the pure speed of the 2 Newport boys proved too much. They went to the right like we thought they would, cut him off, and he couldn't come back.
Did he use up too much speed in the round before, Josh, to make sure that he got through to the final 3? It just didn't look like he had that explosive speed of the round before to get himself through to that final.
It looks like Drysdale fell maybe 3 metres short of the flag, and his momentum just got him there. He's an absolute powerhouse, but he'll have to take on this man, Jake Lynch. He's won many rounds at the Summer of Surf. Drysdale picked up round 1. Finally, we'll get a Newport win on their home beach, so they'll have something to celebrate here. It was teammates in the round before. This is just man-on-man, 2 in, 1 flag for round 2 of the Summer of Surf. Let's get it on.
Competitors ready. Heads down.
Up and away, very even at this point. Oh, they put the power down. Lynch has had a little tumble, but no, Drysdale gets there. Drysdale pushed Lynch very, very wide there, came back on the flag, and the stumble didn't help Lynch's cause.
Well, I just noticed on the hands of Lynch there, Josh, SMP. S for speed, M for money, P for power. He had the speed, not enough to take the money, and generally with money comes power. No power for you here today, Lynch.
I don't know if that's what it stands for, but he's done a great job here, as is Blake Drysdale. 2 from 2 in the beach flags. Do we have a new king of the sand here, establishing himself in the Summer of Surf? Jake Lynch in second. Dean Scarf did very well to hang on as far as he did from the Coleroy Club. Grabak, Kemba, Newey, Van der Wallen, and Sharma in 8th.
Nah, yeah, Jake was on fire today. I think he had the one up on me the whole round. So yeah, pulled out of nowhere in the last one to get him. So yeah, pretty stoked with that. Oh yeah, mate, it was awesome. You know, you had a couple of Coleroy there and all the Newport and yeah, a few others there. So it was just awesome. Yeah, plenty of numbers down here. Yeah, plenty of new guys and new faces. So yeah, it's been really good, really welcoming. So you know, you make decisions and you got to run with it. So yeah, I'm happy with the move. Yeah, season started well. So, yeah, all going well.
Going well is an understatement for Blake Drysdale. 2 races, 2 wins, maximum points. Jake Lynch, 2 seconds, and he's 2 points behind. Newport Club in the top 3. There we go, further down the page. All these guys will be fighting it out for a place in the final. The Summer of Surf at Surfers Paradise.